Welcome back, distinguished architects of the truth and connoisseurs of the unspoken, to the hallowed, velvet-lined archives of Mr. Magazine. You have stepped once again into the only sanctuary in the digital realm where a simple sentence is analyzed with the gravity of a historical decree, and where the silence between two superstars is deciphered like an ancient, sacred code. We are the premier destination for those who understand that in the glittering, often deceptive world of celebrity, the most profound stories are not those scripted by screenwriters or managed by publicists, but those that escape the carefully constructed cage of fame to reveal the raw, beating heart beneath. Today, the world of celebrity gossip has been shaken once again, not by a scandal, but by a sorrow. We are turning our discerning lens toward the enigmatic Mert Ramazan Demir, one of the most talked about names in the entertainment world lately. He is a man who has built his fortress on charisma and talent, a man whose name has long been inextricably linked to the radiant Afra Saraçoğlu. For months, we have watched them from afar, analyzing their chemistry, debating their distance, and wondering what truly lies behind the veil of their privacy. But today, the wondering ends. The famous actor, who has been closely followed by both fans and gossip columnists throughout the rollercoaster of their relationship, has used open and emotional language for the first time. He has broken the seal. Demir's words, "The absence of Afra Saraçoğlu is the biggest void in my life," have quickly resonated on social media like a mournful bell, signaling the end of ambiguity and the beginning of a new, painful clarity. But before we decode the nuances of this shattering confession and analyze the history that led us to this moment of vulnerability, I must ask for a moment of your esteemed patronage. If you value the depth, the elegance, and the fearless analysis of our storytelling, please ensure you have pressed that subscribe button. It is your passport to the inner circle of the truth. For those among you who wish to walk the red carpet of exclusive content and support the artistry of our investigations, the Join, Katil button is waiting for your click. It is the mark of a true insider who demands more than just rumors. Your likes and comments are the ink with which we write history, so please, let your voice be heard in the discussion below. Now, let us look into the void Mert Ramazan Demir has revealed. To understand the weight of this statement, we must first understand the man who made it. Mert Ramazan Demir is known to the world for his successful projects, his intense gaze, and a charismatic personality that can command a room without uttering a word. He has risen quickly and confidently in his career, ascending the ranks of stardom with a speed that is nothing short of meteoric. Yet, in stark contrast to his strong, almost invincible public image, he has always maintained a remarkably low profile in his private life. He has seemingly preferred to keep his heart out of the public eye, treating his personal affairs like state secrets. He is the stoic hero, the man who feels deeply but speaks rarely. His relationship with Afra Saraçoğlu was the period when this silence was most questioned, most probed, and most analyzed. Fans and critics alike sensed that beneath the surface of his professional discipline lay a turbulent ocean of emotion, but he refused to let us see the waves. Until now. The latest statement from Demir has ended this long period of uncertainty with an emotional confession that feels less like a press release and more like a page torn from a diary. In remarks made to his trusted inner circle, remarks which were quickly, inevitably leaked to the press, the famous actor abandoned his usual reserve. He described Afra Saraçoğlu's place in his life not just as a partner, but as a very special, very deep, and ultimately, irreplaceable. The absence of Afra Saraçoğlu is the biggest void in my life. Let us pause and dissect the anatomy of this sentence. It is a phrase of haunting beauty and devastating sadness. It goes beyond the standard celebrity breakup script of "we ask for privacy or we remain friends." It speaks of a void. An emptiness that cannot be filled by fame, by applause, by awards, or by the adoration of millions. Demir stated that he suppressed some emotions due to his intense work schedule, the relentless grind of back-to-back projects, and the crushing pressure of being in the public eye. He admitted that he pushed his feelings down, burying them under the weight of scripts and schedules, only to find that when the cameras stopped rolling, the silence was deafening. He felt a great, expanding void after Saraçoğlu's departure, a space where she used to be that now stands empty. These words offered a unique, unprecedented glimpse into the actor's inner world. They reveal that, behind the strong and controlled image he has projected until now, he harbors a rather fragile mind and a heart that is currently bruising. It is an admission that success does not immunize you against heartbreak. If anything, it amplifies it, leaving you alone in a crowded room. This brings us to a profound inquiry about the price of success. Do you believe that great career success often comes at the cost of personal happiness? Is it possible to have it all, or must one sacrifice love for the legacy of art? We are incredibly curious to hear your philosophy on the work-life balance of the soul. Please, share your profound thoughts and personal experiences in the comments below. We read every single theory. And if you have ever felt a void after a person left your life, show your support and solidarity by hitting that like button right now. To truly feel the tragedy of the ending, we must remember the beauty of the beginning. Their close relationship, which began after starring in projects together, blossomed from a genuine on-set friendship to a romance that captivated the nation. It was the classic story of art imitating life, and life imitating art. From the moment they met, Mert Ramazan Demir and Afra Saraçoğlu became one of the most talked-about couples in the world of celebrity news. Their friendship on set quickly blossomed into a strong bond, a connection that was palpable even in still photographs. Their chemistry was evident on screen, yes, but it was off-screen where the real magic happened. Described by fans as a bond that transcended on-screen chemistry, this relationship dominated tabloid headlines for months. They were considered an exemplary couple due to their natural demeanor. They didn't seem to be performing for the cameras, they seemed to be existing in their own private bubble. However, the pressure inherent in any public relationship eventually tested this love. Over time, increasing work schedules, demanding filming locations, and the relentless pressure of a public that felt entitled to their relationship led to claims that the distance between the couple had grown. The physical distance became an emotional chasm. While Mert Ramazan Demir has poured his heart out, opening the floodgates of his emotion, the other half of this equation remains noticeably, stoically silent. Afra Saraçoğlu has not yet directly responded to this statement. The beautiful actress is currently focused with laser-like precision on her career. Her social media posts primarily center on her work life, her daily routine, and her professional achievements. There are no cryptic quotes about love, no sad songs in her stories. She is projecting an image of strength and continuity. However, after Demir's words, fans interpreted Saraçoğlu's silence not as indifference, but as a classy stance. It is the silence of a woman who knows her worth and refuses to turn her pain into public spectacle. She is protecting her own peace. Yet, one has to wonder, what is she feeling behind the closed doors? Does she feel the void too, or has she filled it with the ambition that defines her generation? Fans of the couple shared heartfelt messages on social media, expressing their hope that their love wasn't entirely over, clinging to the idea that her silence is a pause, not a period. According to gossip circles deeply embedded in Istanbul's nightlife and production hubs, Mert Ramazan Demir's outburst wasn't interpreted as a sudden change of heart or a momentary lapse in judgment. Rather, it is seen as the expression of feelings he had long harbored, feelings that had reached a boiling point. Close friends claim that the actor has become more withdrawn, especially in recent months. He is no longer the life of the party. He has adopted a quiet and reflective demeanor off-set, often seen staring into the middle distance. It's said that his relationship with Afra Saraçoğlu left a deep mark on Demir's private life and emotional world, a scar that is still healing. This statement also revealed the personal vulnerabilities he experienced following his successful career rise. Trying to manage his emotions amidst the intense attention and expectations that come with fame, Demir, perhaps for the first time, so openly demonstrated that he was listening to his heart rather than his head. The phrase "the biggest void" has gone from being a common refrain in the world of celebrity gossip to being interpreted as a genuine, gut-wrenching emotional confession. We are deep into the analysis of this emotional saga. If you are enjoying this breakdown of the hidden details behind the headlines, please make sure you have joined the Mr. Magazine family by subscribing. We decode the stories that others miss. Also, I implore you to check out the Join Katil button below this video. Doing so allows you to support our channel directly and ensures we can continue to bring you these high-fidelity narratives. Do you think Afra will respond? Let us know your predictions in the comments. It is claimed that the actor felt a significant void in his daily life after the breakup, and that many things he was accustomed to suddenly lost their meaning. The morning coffee, the scripts read together, the late-night drives, without her, the color seems to have drained from the picture. These words reveal that, behind the strong and controlled image he has projected until now, he is grappling with the universal human experience of loss. He stated that he suppressed some emotions due to his intense work schedule, trying to drown the sorrow in productivity, but the heart cannot be fooled by a busy calendar. The back-to-back projects provided a distraction, but they did not provide a cure. The world of celebrity gossip has been shaken once again by this admission. The reaction from the public has been one of shock and sympathy. Fans who once dissected their breakup rumors are now rallying around Mert, offering digital shoulders to cry on. It remains to be seen how Afra Saraçoğlu will respond to these words in the coming days, or if their paths will cross again. Will she break her silence? Will she offer a bridge or build a wall? The uncertainty is palpable. However, one thing is certain: Mert Ramazan Demir's statement will be talked about for a long time. It has elevated him from a mere actor to a tragic romantic figure in the eyes of the public. It seems likely to remain the focus of celebrity gossip for the foreseeable future. This is not just a breakup story, it is a story about the cost of fame, the fragility of love, and the courage it takes to admit that you are not okay. As we conclude this deep dive into the heart of a star, we are left with the echoing words, "the biggest void." It is a reminder that even those who seem to have everything, fame, fortune, adoration, can still feel empty if the person they love is missing. We at Mr. Magazine will be watching every move, every post, and every silence to bring you the next chapter of this unfolding drama. Thank you for joining us in the archives today. If this story of vulnerability and lost love resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, may your life be full, and your voids be filled with love. Goodbye.